Hey, it...
Alright, I'm back.
Dying, Irish.
You bastard.
You can't spell slaughter without laughter, but you can make a sandwich tastier by massaging its buns. What's going on there, friends and neighbors? True Rob Ale here. And today we're going to be talking about the big himself. The mega-sized Godzilla Earth figure from Bandai America. Now you're probably expecting a big and oversized review for this big and oversized boy. Well, I hate to disappoint, but I'm not giving that to you because there's really not too much to say about this figure. But anyway, enough of my mug. Let's take a closer look at this mossy, leafy, chunky boy. The Big Moss Boy may not be of X+ levels of quality, but he is stacked on some lovely colors and brush techniques that give off a nice metal look, adding to his earthier based origins, since you know, the earth ain't all just dirt and leaf. The dorsal plates are a great example of such brush effects, and it makes these leafy looking dorsal plates appear more solid and metal. The figure's base color is black, likely due to being cast in a black plastic. Over the black we get some of that bluish green that we're accustomed to with Goji Earth, but we also get this lovely bright green on the neck and the head and the gut, and they all look awesome aside from these. It's unfortunate that for a $300 plus figure, we get paint gaps, but I guess it's not like it was hidden in the promo pictures either. But who was this? A painted dorsal fin all the way to the tip of the tail? Well, kind of. Not 100%, but fuck it, I count it. Eye for an eye, paint gaps for dorsal fins. Oh, that green paint is also present on the feet as well. The only downside there is the lack there of metallic blue for his toenails and claws. Unfortunately. Fuck.
Did I mention he's got a fat box?
And some DiCaprio level lovely blue eyes. The rest of the figure essentially has the same paint throughout and in different areas. While those paint gaps are a little upsetting, it does work as somewhat of a lazy shading technique. Most of the areas without paint are areas where color would be swallowed up by shade anyway, so never mind, it's lazy. But it's lazy with style. The figure has no other features other than being big boy AF fam. There is no articulation in the arms, legs, or head. The tail, however, but thankfully, as you've seen throughout the entire video, you get this nifty little tail holder that'll go under this portion of the tail that'll keep this from laying on the ground like so and possibly deforming the inside of the tail, you know, making it all bendy. But every time I do that, it actually just looks better. So I guess whatever you prefer. That means this guy is a glorified paperweight. You know, like an X+, just not as small or as big, has a much more funner paint job that isn't accurate in the slightest, but again, if you looked at the pictures before you bought this, really shouldn't be much of a surprise. Now it's time for that there size comparison. Average flap, medium chunk, average chunk, shiny average chunk, satellite boy, mini blue chunk, Criterion Collection, big vibrating chunk plush. He's green, he's a big boy, he's massively overpriced, and unless you really like and love the way this thing looks and really want it and have the space for it, I'd say steer clear. Not because it's bad, because for this price you can get something better or you can get more of a variety and something better. Me personally though, I love him and I would never trade him ever. Not even for the X+, too small. The Anagoji design is underrated and underappreciated, to me at least. It was a cool new take on Godzilla, and even if he does look like a sad pupper, I don't care. This caps off my Anagoji collection for the time being, and I am happy. And that's all this big boy has to offer. Now you might be wondering, Rob, why do you look different? You're at a different angle, you're wearing different clothes. Well, there was quite a few different iterations of this video, and it kinda went through overthinking hell. If you could tell by the intro, this was supposed to come out way before St. Patrick's Day happened, and originally I re-recorded the intro to do something different, didn't like it, lost that footage somehow, some way. But if you would like to see the entirety of the original intro and outro to this video, it will be on my Patreon page at the end of the month. Just because the Patreon page hasn't taken off yet, I'm kind of doing a full month of bonus content for all tiers, but that will change later on. But yeah, my Patreon page will be linked in the description below, and at the end of the video, I got 3 tiers, $1, $2, $5. You can check out out what you get with all those. But now I'm going to turn off ShinRobjira here, and I'm going to end this video. This is a beautiful figure. I love this figure so very much. Like I said in the video, wouldn't openly recommend this unless you have the space and unless you really, really love Godzilla Earth. He suffers from some of the current day Bandai tropes, but at the end of the day, he's a big vinyl, maybe plastic boy. He's got a cool paint job, a lot of cool paint applications about him. And aside from that tail, I love this figure so much. I really, really do. I wish Bandai would do this a little bit more. Actually, no, I don't, because the price for this thing is just insane. If it were up to me, I would only charge $125 for this. But considering the shipping cost and everything, I don't know how much different the price would really be. But anyway, if you have the money, please pick this guy up. I don't know how much longer Bandai America is actually going to have these for sale. I don't know what's going on with their not making figures anymore, only importing figures now because of the whole Playmates deal. Anyway, I am ShinRobjira. I do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next week with another Godzilla review that I'm not too sure what will be. It'll either be the Diamond Select Godzilla 1992 diorama set, or it'll be the new NECA 1985 Godzilla figure. It all depends on if this thing shows up next week, if it's the actual retooled version, or yeah. Anyway, ShinRobjira. Love you all. Thank you all for watching. Peace.